And we'll have a full update coming up in 4 p.m. and always on NBC10Boston.com.
Is it a hoax? AI video. Is it a hoax? You see what I'm saying? Like who filmed this? If they're aware of, okay, so here's the thing. If they're aware of a,
all right, now they're wondering, is this a hoax? But here we go. We got a shadow on the ground. Okay, so if this is a hoax AI or whatever, we're getting a shadow on the ground that appears that it would be correct if this was real. To me, it does look like maybe an AK-47 and possibly some kind of a homemade sniper or a silencer on the end of the gun. Now, I don't know if this is AI. It seems kind of maybe photo op or something because he's dressed all in black. He's got some kind of boots on, but they look somewhat like moccasins or something. They're high up, boots, like military boots, possibly. He's all dressed in black, but then he has a white jacket on, and you can see right here like a black ring that goes around the top of this jacket or something. That's clearly a white jacket. So is it AI? I don't know. The shadow is what I'm looking at. Usually in these photos, if they're photo opt or AI or whatever, some of these AI videos are pretty legit. Meaning if you look at the shadows on the ground and everything, they all match up, but some don't. And I'm thinking this might be possibly real because the shadow on the ground is showing even the barrel of the gun. But I don't know. It could be fake because we see on the barrel of the gun some kind of a suppressor system or silencer. But if you look on the ground at the shadow lines up with his legs and everything, but you can see the barrel of the gun come out there. But I'm not seeing that silencer like I'm seeing here. But in this photo here, I don't see a silencer. So I don't know. That's folks. I posted in chat in my description JLR's channel. He's got a clear, bigger photo that we can see. That's why and no one's really covering it right now. So that's why a lot of people are asking, is it fake? Because the police came out and said they're aware of this video that's on social media. So was it somebody playing a joke just to get views and subs, or is there really an active shooter? And I wouldn't take any chances. I would go with, just to be safe, there's an active shooter or someone running around with a gun out there, and keep an eye out. Now, like I said, this looks weird because he's got like puffy pants on. They stop boot. It might be AI or photo opt or whatever, but I can't say 100% because you don't want to take that chance. So let's just go with, for now, it's possibly there's an active shooter out there. There's police looking. And I would go with that until we figure out what's going on. And I would keep an eye out. I guess the guy's 5'5". He's an Asian, at UMass, Massachusetts. And yeah, it could go both ways here, right? But just to be safe, let's just say there's a shooter and keep looking until you find something. That's crazy. Let's see. Let's go. Let's listen to JLR a little bit here. Icamel's reporting also on it.
It seems like the police said we're aware of a video. It seems like the person who filmed this is free. However,
All right, let's look at this. This is a little bit better photo. I think somebody's playing games with the photo. I think so. Maybe JLR and his chat might be onto something. It might be AI because the legs cut off there. You see a shadow of a dude, which looks to be holding a rifle on the shadow on the ground. But if it looks like the legs are cut off. Right, and it does appear to have a silencer on the end of the weapon. But if you look on the shadow on the ground, you don't see that. This is why AI could be very bad for us. Oh my God, it's starting to rain out. Good God Almighty! All right, we'll be back once we find out. Yeah, it is starting to rain. Once we find out a little more about that, it's pretty crazy now. People trying to play games or whatever. You know, this country, we got problems, right? And this is just proven to the government and the agencies and stuff that people are deliberately going out of their way in America to cause trouble or throw people off or you know, and be safe, folk. They might have called this in. And it might be a diversion of something that else is happening in America. So, you know, a lockdown. Well, maybe. I mean, people are going to be idiots. That just proves we're not all Americans. There's people that are here that are Americans, but their intentions ain't good. It's to disturb, destroy and try and throw us off and do bad things. So, all right, we will be back. And I do believe it's starting to rain a little bit, so we might get some rain. My tomato plants need them. I will be back once we find out more about all this. It's very interesting. And there might be more, so be safe. I'll be back.